If you're at all like me, you hate clutter. So we may need some things that help us to be able to keep our home clutter-free. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite Amazon products that help me to keep my home clutter-free. These are all items that I personally use and love. I wouldn't be sharing them with you if I didn't. You will be able to find all of these linked below in the description if you are interested. First are these little containers that hold my charging cords. We know that organizing charging cords can be a huge pain, but these little guys help keep them nice and organized. They're super easy to use. They come in lots of different sizes, and they fit perfectly in my IKEA drawers. I love these. One of my favorite ways to keep my home clutter-free are these lazy Susans or turntables. I use them a lot in my kitchen. I have them here for oils and vinegars, and then also up here for my baking supplies. I also really like to have them here for my spice. This one has a little double turntable on it, and this one's great. I have them alphabetically organized. It's worked really well for me. So I really love these big, huge ones. They fit perfectly in this cupboard that is usually really hard to reach into. Now, these big ones are actually not from Amazon. These are from Target. I'll try and leave the link below if I can remember to do that. But Amazon does have a wide selection of turntables, and I will link a couple of those below. Some of them that I have purchased myself, including the one that is in my spice cabinet. I used to keep my knife block right here on my kitchen counter next to my sink. But I really didn't like it there. It seemed to collect clutter right here, and I just didn't like the look of it. It just felt more cluttered to me. So I decided to purchase this knife holder, and I have really loved it. Now my drawer is really shallow, so my big knife won't fit, but most drawers should be able to hold a lot of knives on this block. So the bathroom in our basement is smaller and it's a little bit short on space, so I wanted to find a good way to hold all of the hair tools so that they wouldn't be sitting on the counter all the time. So this little storage basket hangs over the bathroom cabinet door, and it was the perfect solution. I put one in the bathroom for my girls, and I also put some in my friend's house for her bathroom and her kids' bathroom. It is a huge space saver and keeps the counter free of clutter. One of my favorite products to keep my home clutter-free is a robot vacuum. Now hear me out on this. I like to try and use this every day. It doesn't happen all the time, especially in the summer, but during the school year, I'd like to try and run this every day. And the way that it works for me to keep my home clutter-free is that you have to have everything picked up off the floor in order for this to run and clean well. So when your floors are picked up, they're clear of clutter, and you have the added bonus of getting all the dust, dog hair, food crumbs, all kinds of things picked up every day. Narwal was kind enough to send me their Freo X Plus robot vacuum for me to test out. Now, this is my honest opinion about this vacuum. The price is very reasonable, and what really excited me was its mopping feature. This vacuum can vacuum and mop at the same time. It does the job pretty well. I don't love that I need to remember to remove the pad after each clean to wash it off, but the vacuum does alert you though, so that does help. Another feature that I like is the zero tangling brush. I have been using this vacuum for a few months now, and I haven't even touched the brush until now. There is no hair and no tangles. That's pretty awesome. What I like is that it has this dust compression technology. So after it's done vacuuming, when it returns to the dock, it will compress the dust so that there is more room for the next vacuum. A couple other features that I really like is that it's super quiet compared to the other robot vacuums that I own. This is by far the quietest. I was really impressed with the suction power, and you can see here in my son's bedroom, the before and after, there were some bigger chunks and it picked them all up. So while this isn't a super fancy machine that cleans itself, it is the best robot vacuum I have owned. I would highly recommend it. While you can purchase the Narwal Freo X Plus on Amazon, if you use my link below, I will receive a small commission at no cost to you. Plus, they are having a sale during Amazon Prime Day that matches Amazon's price. So thank you if you choose to do that. Next is this over-the-door pantry organizer. Now, the one that I have in my pantry right now isn't available anymore on Amazon, but I did find one that seem to match pretty well. What I really like about it is that the shelves are adjustable, and what is really nice about the one that I found here for you on Amazon is that it doesn't bang against the door. It has a little thing that helps it to stick to the door instead of when you're opening the door and swinging it, banging it. That's what happened to mine in the beginning, but I did end up finding a solution to that. I just used some command strips and some hooks and hooked it onto the door basically and held it in place. But this has freed up a lot of space for me. So instead of having a really cluttered and disorganized pantry, this has helped to be able to free up a lot of space and to be able to help me keep it more organized and tidy. In one of my most recent videos, I had decluttered and organized my garage. One product that has made a huge difference are these garage hooks. They come in a pack of 16 heavy-duty hooks that come in all different kinds of sizes and different shapes, and they've been awesome. It has made a huge difference in being able to keep all of the clutter off of the ground, to keep my garage looking nice and organized and clutter-free. I also recently did a video where I decluttered my bathroom and another video where I decluttered my friends' bathrooms. And in both bathrooms, I used these tiered drawer organizers. I like how they are adjustable. You can have the space that you want in between. There's several different sizes that you can make it, so it can be a lot of space in between, a little bit space in between, however you want to do it. What I really like about these is that you can be able to just grab the basket, pull it out, set it on the counter, whatever you need to do. Do your makeup, do your hair, whatever it is. And then you can just stick it back in and it's nice and tidy and put away, and there's not clutter left all over your counters. So a great way to be able to get all of my devices, including my phone, my watch, my AirPods, my iPad, my kids' phones, all of that, off of my desk, was to use this charging station. Now, the one that I currently have is not available for purchase anymore, so I tried to find the closest one that I could find. But mine is a bamboo charging station, which I love. It makes it look really nice and it's sturdy, and I've been able to keep it looking nice for a long time. And I love that you can be able to charge all of your devices at once. And you also don't have cords hanging all over the place, because that is what makes it look really cluttered, right? You don't want to have a pile of all of your devices on your counter with cords everywhere. So this has been a nice solution for me to keep my desk and my counter wherever we like to keep that clutter free. I really wanted to be able to keep the mops off the floor in the closet that I keep my mops and all that stuff in. So I wanted to try out these Command wall mount grippers that you can use to put your mops and your brooms in. And it was the perfect solution. I love it. It's super easy to pop them in, to pop them out, and it doesn't bang against the door when you open up your door as well. So people often say that decluttering is only getting rid of stuff. And actually sometimes I think the same thing, but really it's not true. Really, it's about how much stuff you have and what you use, what is useful, and the way that you organize it and arrange it. So we definitely need products that will help us to be able to keep things organized so that our homes can stay clutter-free. I really hope that you found this video helpful, and I would love to hear about which of these products that you think you would like and would be useful for you. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.